because the product on your far right should be bourbon cream. Is that good? So we got everything in the right order. Okay, so a little bit about Buffalo Trace. On behalf of Buffalo Trace, we'd like to welcome you to the oldest continually operated distillery in the United States. We make bourbon under 18 labels. We have the largest inventory of aged bourbons in the world. So what you have before you are some of our flagship products. The one on your left is called Wheatley Vodka. You ready for this one?
Let's do it.
All right, so here's the way this works. I'm going to show you something kind of cool that you can do. It is called acclimation. You're going to be bringing out your, oh, by the by, did you ever notice something? You never bring out your good stuff with people you don't like. If I don't like you, I'm not even going to tell you I got it, because I don't want you asking for it, okay? And the second unspoken rule is this: no matter how much I like you, you will never bring out your good stuff if you're in a hurry to go somewhere else.
Good point.
So you only bring out your good stuff with people that you enjoy spending time with. So here's the way this works. When you bring out your good stuff, if you're with someone who's in the habit of drinking wine or craft beers or IPAs, you're about to take that friend or family member from 12 or 14 proof to 80, 90, or 100 proof or higher, and it slams them. So watch how this works. This is called acclimation. You're going to take your vodka, and I'm going to show you how you break it down so that you can appreciate the flavors. Take the vodka, nose it first, just smell of it gently. It's going to be very soft to the nose. Now watch this. You're not going to try to drink it. All I want you to do is just bump it up against your lips and the tip of your tongue. Just bump it up against your lips. And notice something. You will instinctively stick your tongue out and taste it. And what you will also notice is it made your lips tingle just a little bit, but you also realize it's really kind of sweet. Okay, so the vodka you're about to taste is redistilled 10 times. The two dominant grains are corn and wheat. He does them as separate worts, redistills them 7 times, and then triple distills them after they're together. Triple distillation after it's already been redistilled 7 times separately. 10 distillations, triple filtration. It has already taken double gold twice at the International Spirits Tasting, and it was just picked up by Carnival Cruise Lines and United Airlines as their spirit of choice for vodka. You ready for this? Now you're acclimated to it. Now take a big drink of it and roll it around on your tongue for a little bit. And you will notice something. Well, I be dipped. It really is sweet. And it's also unbelievably smooth. Corn sweetens it up, wheat smooths it out, and you don't even have that weird aftertaste that you get with vodka. Pretty cool? Alrighty. So that was vodka at 82 proof. Ready for the next one? So that was 82 proof. All right, so the next one in your line should be Buffalo Trace. You got that? Buffalo Trace, the 3 dominant grains, corn, rye, and malted barley. It is aged 7 to 9 years. It averages about 8 years in the barrel on the middle floors of the warehouse. It has also taken double gold. It is unbelievably good. A lot of the restaurants and bars have picked it up as their well brand. As Julia Child says, you never cook with the wine you wouldn't drink. So you can never hide the quality of your product. So this Buffalo Trace, you ready for this? It's 90 proof. Let's bump it up against our lips and the tip of our tongue. Bump it. And what do you notice? It makes your lips tingle a little bit more than the vodka, because now you've taken your lips from 82 proof to 90 proof. And you can taste the difference, but you also stuck your tongue out again, and you notice this one tastes a little bit more like a whiskey. You ready? Let's take a big swig of your Buffalo Trace and roll it around on the inside of your mouth. All right, and just chew on it a little bit. And if you're a newbie, you can take a little bit of water with it, and it'll soften it down so that it doesn't slam you. Are we there? She's like, yeah, I like that water stuff, right? Now get up. So how we doing? Okay, up. Now, that was 90 proof. 8 years in the barrel. Middle floors of the warehouse. Now we're going to drop it down to the ground level of the warehouse, and we're going to leave it sit for about 10 to 12 years in the cool environment, and it becomes Eagle Rare. You ready for this? Let's try this again. The Eagle Rare, first 10-year-old bourbon that's ever won double gold 5 years in a row. This year took double gold, best in category, best in show. Bump it up against your lips and notice something kind of cool. The lips tingle about the same because they're both 90 proof. But you'll notice the tip of your tongue says it's sweet. You ready for this? Because you're aging it without a lot of heat, you're going to get a soft. Hey, watch out. Watch. Let me show you how to do this. You ready? Hold that water in your mouth. Take a sip of the water, hold the water in your mouth, and with the water in your mouth, now taste your Eagle Rare. All right, so take a hit of your Eagle Rare now. All right, roll it around on your tongue. You'll notice something. You can feel it coating the inside of your mouth. It makes your mouth water, and you get sweet caramel toffee notes.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Very nice, thank you.
So here's your heads up. If you're tasting something for the first time that you're not familiar with, always get your water on the side. Never pour the water into the drink, because when you do that, you dilute the whole thing down. You can never get back to the original taste. But you can hold lesser amounts of water in your mouth until you get acclimated down to neat.
That's nice.
Cool?
Yeah.
So that's how you do that.
Thank you.
All right. Last up. All right. This last one requires discipline. I don't want to hear, Freddie, I messed up. Chris, could you bring me some more cream? I drank all of my cream. No, don't use Chris as an excuse. You're going to make me proud. You're going to take a little sip of your bourbon cream. This is a real dairy product. We take Buffalo Trace bourbon to the dairy and infuse it into the cream while it's being made. Are we getting there?
That's good.
Now, on your table is a bottle of root beer. Hit it with a splash of the root beer. You're going to make yourself a root beer float.
Oh, you did.
Moaning is allowed.
Uh-oh.
You can't mess this one up. How's that? Coffee, hot chocolate. We make smoothies out of it. Ice cream. You ready for this? If you put it in a blender, you can put it in a blender with vanilla ice cream and Fireball, and it tastes like creamy eggnog. Oh Lord, yes. Bananas Foster. We have one of our church guys mixes it with maple brown sugar oatmeal in the morning for breakfast. All right, folks. We are at the end of our journey, but who would have ever thought that bourbon and root beer and cream and all this stuff would go together? All right? You still working on it? All right, so salute, and on behalf of Buffalo Trace, go make memories, have fun, all right? But don't worry about the way your friends drink their liquor, because the only reason why you bought it out was because of the people you care about. So always remember, it's better to have the memories that a good bottle of bourbon creates than to know the memories never got created because you were too busy trying to save your whiskey. Thank you very much, everybody.